YouTube super fans and all lovers of sports cards? What's going on? Bowman 1951 coming at you on a Monday night. Just showing you my haul from this weekend's mail. Just got, let's see, 5 cards to show off here. So it's going to be a fairly quick video. And they're spanning, let's see, we got 75s coming in. Of course, a Bowman 1951 and a special card at the very end. So stay tuned. Let's get ripping. As always, we've got some examples of cards we're going to be looking at out front here. Now, they're not exactly the correct cards because anybody familiar with the 1975 sets, there is the regular size and then there's the minis. So what I've got here are 3 slabbed minis. Shout out to Neil from Blowout Forums who just kept PMing me that, hey, I've got some of these available. Are you ready to pull the trigger on them? Finally was able to grab 3 of these. So 3 Red Sox coming up. And the first one, we've got a Rico Petrocelli. Now, I would call these all, fairly high-end in terms of grades. And also wanted to grab some really good players for this lot. So this is in beautiful shape. Not even sure what'll pull it down from a 9 or a 10. I haven't really examined it too much just yet because I just opened the package. Next, we've got the 75 Topps Mini Dwight Evans. Close-up shot there. So, anybody's familiar with these, there's a difference in size. I don't know the exact dimensions of these. I'm guessing there's 1 inch less, at least top to bottom, and maybe a 1/2 inch on the sides. And then this one, we've got a team card at an 8.5. So I really like to pull in any 70s and the 8s, 9s. I don't think I own any 10s. I know some of you out there do. But this is when Daryl Johnson was a manager back in '75, a couple years before I was even born. And there's everybody that was on the team. I think I've got at least 80 to 90% of these in the regular size. I don't know if I'll focus on the minis. Other than these 3 graded, but I'm just happy to add those to my collection and they'll eventually end up on a display somewhere. Okay, next up, as I mentioned before, I've got a 1951 Bowman. This is not a common, and what a little, let's say, got some higher end stuff when eBay put out that 20% coupon for Father's Day. So went out and grabbed me a 51 Pee Wee Reese and a very good 3. Was in love with the centering. And if you can see, we got some surface issues up to the left of his cap there. Totally okay with that. Maybe a little scratch over his nose too, but beautiful example of a Pee Wee Reese. And I was just reading this before I started the video. Let's focus here. I was obsessed with finding out who was in World War II. My last video. So here at the bottom, he was in the Navy for 3 years. And I think he left baseball to join the military once again, maybe 56 or so. I was looking at his bio the other day. I'm just fascinated by him. I still want that, I think it's 54 color Bowman action shot with him up, jumping over the guy at second base. It's probably my favorite action card of all time, if not my favorite card. That's not a rookie. All right, so last one of this lot. And drum roll for this one. We got a Mick. Oops. The camera trying to focus here. So this is my first graded Mantle. It was still 3 figures before the coupon. I did end up getting it down below that. Very good 3. And you'll see the reasons. Yes, the centering is beautiful. But the reasons it pulled a 3 are here at the bottom. You got this edge wear between the N and the K, and of course the bottom right corner. But everything else on this card, I just could not pass it up. Doggy, what's going on? Sorry, I just had to kick the dog out of the card room. My wife's upstairs watching Harry Potter, and it's making a little too much noise for me, so he was getting upset. But yeah, let's take a look at the back here. I see no issues whatsoever with the back. Centering looks nice. Maybe a few indentations here and there. Something up between up to the left of throws right. But yeah, I am really happy with the card. I wanted a perfect centered example for my first, in the affordable range, and I was not going to blow my budget to continue building my 51 Bowman set. And let's see, maybe I'll grab 2 a year. I think is a good, you know, wish list for myself. I'm not going to go crazy with them, but slowly but surely, even though I'm not a big Yankees fan, Mantles, just for whatever reason, are the best cards in the business, and everybody knows that, and they hold their value. They continue to rise in value, and you just want to get great examples here. And of course, I've ultimately got to get a 51 Bowman for my set. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for this week. What am I working on? I pulled off 80 cards from ComC today. We're going to be setting up at a card show, my buddy Josh and I, coming up mid-July, so I just wanted to make sure I had those in hand before we get going. Mainly some vintage Red Sox as well as Celtics and Patriots players to sell to the locals here who are going to be buying up most of those cards. So yeah, I can't wait. It's my first show to actually you know, sell off some of what I've got. Basically, I just want to get as much money as I can because I'm heading out to the National about 2 weeks after the show. And, you know, I just want to sell off a bunch of my items and have some extra cash I spend at the National and hopefully pick up some more 51 Bowmans and whatever else I can find there. I'm sure it's going to be nuts, but I cannot wait. And so that's going to be it. Thanks again so much for watching. Keep collecting. Keep the hobby strong. Love everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye now.